WatchGang. Okay, so we have WatchGang finally came in. This is the black tier. This is the middle affordable luxury tier for them. So, you know, they have an original tier, which is $50 now. Black tier, which is what we have at $99, and then they have an elite or a platinum that is $299. Now, when I make a video, when I try a new subscription, one of the things I want to do is share my overall experience. So WatchGang claims if you buy a watch from them, it will ship in 3 days. Okay, so your first watch ships in 3 days. You know, it's second day air for UPS. It should get to you in like 5 days at the max. So I ordered this on the 17th. It didn't get ready to be shipped for UPS for 5 days. So I emailed them, and it took 3 days for them to get back to me. And they did what I assumed they would do, or what I knew they would do, is they blamed it on the COVID pandemic. Well, they said UPS is slammed. Well, sitting in a warehouse is not UPS's fault. They didn't have it ready to be shipped, packaged, ready to go for 5 days. So they blew their own 3-day shipping. Now, UPS was second day air. It took them 5 days to ship it. So it was sort of a WatchGang and UPS problem. So it's been an excruciating 10-day wait. So let's go ahead and let's go open it. All right. We're here in the man cave. Now, I have fallen out of horology and watch collecting. The only watch that I wear is a Fitbit, and you'll see that the screen is failing and is all scratched up. So definitely, from my wife's Fitbits to the Fitbit I'm wearing, they're garbage. You know, they wear out. This screen is failing. They don't have any kind of scratch resistance. So if I ever had to not recommend something, it's Fitbits. I mean, they don't even try. So we have a little cardboard box. It says, it's really hard to see, it says Baja. Not totally sure if I have seen this watch. Oh, it's a McCabe. Okay, so we got the little JM. Now, that 10 days that they had me waiting for this watch, I had plenty of time to review other watches and, you know, look at a bunch of reviews. And I can tell you right off the bat, it looks like they shipped me a woman's watch. I mean, it's tiny. It looks tiny. I mean, okay. So it does come on a little pillow, and it's a mecha quartz movement, apparently. Now, this is what I knew this was gonna happen. This is supposed to be the affordable luxury subscription tier. Now, to me, quartz is not luxury. First opinion or first impressions mean everything. So, you know, if you're wanting to keep a customer and they're paying, you know, for the $99 subscription, and then you send them a watch that's basically got a Walmart watch movement in it, you know, I don't know. I think at this level, every first watch should be at least an automatic, or you know, because quartz, I mean, a battery powered watch on a luxury tier. I don't know how I feel about that. I have been holding my breath. I have been so anxious to get this. I was so desperate to get an automatic, and I knew I was gonna get a quartz. I just knew it. So we have the warranty card, has zero information filled out on it or anything. So the box itself might be okay for traveling. The band on this watch, this is a Fitbit, just one of the smallest Fitbits you can buy. Look how small the band is. It's tiny. I mean, it's a tiny watch. It looks like a kid's watch. Now I have a 7.25, almost 7.5 inch wrist, and I guess this will complement the size of my wrist very well. Okay, just gonna peel all this stuff off of it. Well, okay. Now, one thing I will say is color-wise, with the black band and the silver case, and then we have, it's sort of like a gray on the edge here, and then it has almost like a carbon fiber looking gray finish to the dial. So it's actually it's a really decent looking watch. Here, I'll see if you can get closer on this. Does have a very sturdy feeling bezel here. It does feel very strong. I would rate the quality of this bezel, you know, the way it feels like it's sturdy. I would rate this feels as good or better than, you know, the nicest watch I've ever owned, which was a Galaxy S3 Frontier, which is an extremely durable. If you're a smartwatch only kind of person, Samsung Galaxy, the S3 Frontier, or, you know, they probably have a newer version now, but those watches, I wore them as a technician when I worked for AT&T, banging them into stuff, you know, getting down into cable boxes and things, and I never once put a scratch on it, so that's great. It does have a raised glass, and I'm hoping that means that it is coated. I feel like for a luxury watch that's supposed to retail for $500, there's a couple of things we should have, and one of those things should be some sort of coating on the glass. And let's see, do they mention it? Okay, so it doesn't mention whether or not it's got any kind of coating on it. I will say it is kind of it's not a domed glass, but it's certainly raised. The band, I'm not super excited about the band. It does feel kind of, I mean, it's nothing to write home about. It looks and feels like it's gonna wear out fast. I don't know. It may hold up, but the feel of it, I mean, you can see right here, it's all bent up from shipping, and it has the feel like it's just gonna kink and crease up, like, and stay that way. Overall though, I'll do a follow-up video where I kind of mess around with the buttons and the dials and things, and it does have a screw down crown, looks like, so I might play with that really quick. Yeah. Okay, so screw down crown, so that's one of those features that I would expect to see in a luxury watch, so that's a plus. Overall, the look of the watch is not bad. As far as I can tell, it feels like a good watch. I'm really super disappointed that they sent me a kindergartner's watch. So yeah, we'll do a follow-up video. I'll play around with the chronograph, and we'll see if my opinion of the watch improves or goes down. And then we'll also look and see what the retail is on the watch. But yeah, I know this is a long video, so I appreciate you watching. If you are interested in watches, you know, I would say WatchGang is the one thing WatchGang has done for me is they have reignited the passion for horology and getting back into watches. The only thing is, I think moving forward, I'm probably going to source my own watches, because for $100, I don't know if I'm happy for $100 with this watch. So, you know, I'll probably move on to another subscription service and see if I can start finding watches on eBay and things like that that are, you know, a good deal. And then I bet, because I know for a fact, for $100 I can find an automatic watch on the internet everywhere. So I'm disappointed, but it's also a really great looking formal watch. It might look really good. I don't know. Here, let's put it on wrist real quick. I don't know. It certainly doesn't overtake my wrist, that's for sure. Yeah, so I'll do a follow-up video. We'll have a better look at it. If you haven't done so already, like and subscribe. I do men's subscription boxes. I also have some tech videos that I've been working on. So if you're into, or you've ever been curious about a subscription service, you know, go ahead and give me a like. Set it up where you get notifications with the bell. And I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see if I can do a follow-up and give you some closer, better shots of this watch.